Hey everybody, it's about 9:23 on Monday, March 16th, and like many of you, I have spent the past 2 or 3 days running around trying to figure out how much bread and how many bottles of water and honestly how much toilet paper I really need to have for a 2 week period. I still have absolutely no idea how much of any of that I need, but can't say I did not attempt to survive the anxiety ridden coronavirus Walking Dead thing we got going on here. But in any case, I wanted to make sure that I touch base with you, even though it is spring break and technically all of us are quote unquote off. This has changed the game a little bit, and I didn't want you to feel as if you were out there floundering and a little concerned and worried about school. Many of us are doing everything we can to make sure that you feel supported even during this break season. So right now, you can see that I'm actually on the Montgomery College webpage, and if you scroll through, there's always lots of information on the webpage that you might need to look at, but for our purposes, what's really important is the coronavirus response and classes moving online. The college actually posted a note here at the top of the MyMC login page, or the Montgomery College login page, that says from March 23rd to April 3rd, all classes and student services will be delivered remotely with no on-campus classes. And that beginning today, the 16th, nearly all MC employees, such as financial aid and the registrar and counseling, I believe, are going to work remotely. As per my syllabi, please make sure you check your email and your Blackboard pages twice a day. You may not hear from me, but I'm fairly certain you're getting really good updates from other campus personnel and faculty. And I apologize for the background noise. Callan is playing with his tennis ball and wants me to play fetch with him, so just is what it is. But in any case, once you read the note here at the very top of the MyMC or the Montgomery College page, again, when you scroll down, if you just wind through what we've got here, there's this coronavirus response, classes moving online, and you can click the details, and from here, what you will have is a page dedicated to updating the campus community on what's happening with respect to the virus. And I'm going to just take Callan's ball away because it's annoying me and probably you as well right now. There was a memo that was sent out about online support services for students, and you are free, if you have access to that, which I believe you do, to click on it. It's a PDF. Just right now, I will draw your attention to, I think, the third paragraph, where there is a hyperlink to the coronavirus webpage for announcements and student guidance. There's also a link to the library webpage because there's going to be updated info about access to campus libraries and learning centers if you don't have access to a computer. There's also going to be a reference table on the campuses, I believe, and you can click that hyperlink to find out more. And you can also contact Raptor Central or email Raptor Central to get more information. So, as I taught you guys the first week or so of class, just keep dedicated folders in your email and your cloud to yourself and for yourself so that you can make sure you can go back to these resources when you need to and if you need to. Okay, so that's just something I want you guys to know. When you go into the Montgomery College webpage, same hyperlinks and things are there, but you can also rest assured that over the next week I will post things in Blackboard that will give you some idea of how my classes or your classes with me will be structured after the break. It is my intention to actually work with you in the cloud and to hold classes using a video conferencing system called Zoom. And when I'm in Blackboard this week, I will post a hyperlink to Zoom along with a video that I either create or that I link to from Zoom itself, showing you how to sign up. It's a super simple, easy process. you can go to Google or Bing or Yahoo or whatever search engine you use and simply type Zoom conferencing. And you can see I've already done this several times. So when you click on that, you just click on the hyperlink, and where it says enter your work email, let's see if I can refresh this. Where it says enter your work email, you don't have to enter your work email. Please enter your Montgomery College email. What will happen is I actually will open my Zoom account, and I will come up here to host a meeting with video on so that you guys will actually be able to see me while I'm lecturing. Not sure I like that, but you see me when we're in class, so hey, why not? Just have to make sure that I don't have rollers in my hair, because I actually hosted a conference and had rollers in my hair and forgot because, you know, I was home. But in any case, I want you to select, when you get the invite from me, select with video on, because we will have class in the cloud using this conferencing system. It is, again, super simple to use. It is very useful and helpful, particularly for a time like this. My intention, I'm working it out still a little bit, is that we will meet for the first half of class. So if you see me for an hour and a half, we will meet for the first 45 minutes. If you see me for 3 hours, we will meet for the first hour and a half. And if I have to extend a bit, I will. With Zoom conferencing, if you have to step away, there are options for you to simply say leaving meeting, and you can come back. Don't leave and go away forever, because we will really actually have class using this online forum, and I'm hoping that you will like it as much as I do. If you want to get ahead again of the curve, go ahead and sign up for this. Do not sign up for any account where it's asking you to pay. You need the free Zoom account. You don't need anything more than the ability to actually see me, for me to see you, and for us to be able to interact together in the cloud. So please make sure you do that. I will share my screen with you often during these Zoom classes to show you what I am teaching. Again, I might launch a film for some of you, like in the Film and Lit class, or a documentary in the 102 class where I'm modeling how you actually get information from that. In the 101 class and the 102 class, going back and forth to library databases and helping you really understand how to organize your work and how to create works cited pages and annotated bibliographies. It will be really important for you to be able to see me working and to see and hear and understand my thought processes, so you can replicate that and do what you need to do in my class. Okay? So again, it's Zoom conferencing, and please sign up for an account. Okay. Another thing I wanted to make sure I pointed out for you guys was for you to go to Google or Bing if you need to, and to look for resources if necessary, should you be experiencing food insufficiency or insecurity. Things are hard right now. They're difficult. Stores are running out of things. Stores are closing. You may actually go to the gym or go to a dance class or go to meditation class, or like I go to a yoga class, and those places are shutting too, and all of this is really just to keep us all safe. And you might not be able to get your anxiety out. You might be feeling concerned about access to food and supplies and things like that, but you're going to be okay, and I'm here for you, as are other people within the community. So what you may want to do is go to your search engine and simply type food banks in Montgomery County, and you can actually not have to put, or don't have to put, during coronavirus, and go ahead and look those up. You'll get a list, and we already know if we're in 102 about looking at things for author and bias and credibility and currency, and all that stuff is great, especially if you're doing this big, wide Google search. It's not a Boolean search, for example. Manna is really a really good place. You can scroll down and look at those different places. There also is a hyperlink here from the Department of Health and Services, I think, in Montgomery County. It's dhsmaryland.gov. So if it's .gov, it's probably pretty credible and pretty up to date. And I like this list. When you come over here to the right, you'll see it's a PDF. So when you open it up, you can actually download it, upload it to your cloud account if you want, save it in a doc file on your phone, whatever is easiest for you. It is listed, or has lists by region. So if you don't live in Montgomery County, this is really useful. If you do, I'm going to go down and just show you what they have for Montgomery County. So you scroll on down, and what we have down here is a nice list of resources, and you'll see that Manna Food Center is there. So I'd encourage you, if you need this resource, to click on it. When I lived overseas, when I just graduated college, I went for a job. I was teaching English overseas, and I loved it. I was in Europe, I was in France. Who wouldn't love it? But I got to places where I didn't necessarily have enough money to eat all the time, and it wasn't a shameful thing. And I reached out to people, to my principal, to my mom. I said, I'm not doing well. I can't keep eating pasta, although it's good pasta. So if you need those resources, please reach out. If you also are struggling with your job and your hours and bills, I am not authorized to assist you necessarily as an MC employee, but just as a human being, as someone who cares about other people. I would encourage you to talk to people and tell them, I'm struggling. This is, difficult things are happening. I don't have the hours I need, and maybe try to negotiate with people with respect to certain bills you may have. And again, I am not authorized by the college to give you any type of legal advice or anything like that, but just as a basic human being who cares about you as my students and as others, I wanted to let you know that. So please don't feel that you can't do that as well. And I want to leave you with just something fun. This is a different time, and we're experiencing something a bit novel. Maybe one of the things you might want to think about doing as you live through this is creating music, creating art, creating dance. And maybe if you need to, just creating silent, safe spaces for yourself. But I am thinking of you. I will do my best if you email me to answer you back within 24 to 48 hours, even though it is spring break. And I just want you guys to know you don't have to worry about a thing. Practice self-care and know that you are not alone.
Mina! Mina?
Okay.
Sing.
Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, accepting the things now happen, but don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama, 'cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. They say your style of life's a drag, and that you must go other places. Just don't you feel too bad when you get fooled by smiling faces. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, 'cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. When you get
Guys, we can talk this over, right? We're all reasonable individuals here.
Get in, quick!
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.